Hello everyone, welcome to another Death Battle React. And joined with me is Bakugan once again.
Storm.
Ow! Oh my god, my headset was loud.
Oh, sorry, did I hurt your ears?
I had my headset loud, so apologies on my part. Anyways, joining me is Bakugan. I should say this now. He's on his laptop.
Not Bakugo. Yeah, because my dad is borrowing it and using it as a bridge for his phone because his screen is not responsive. So, how am I gonna see the episode?
I'm getting there. And no, I don't want the Jontron Starcade just yet, because that is for a gag that I'm going to use later.
He said Bakugan, not Bakugo, like the character from MHA, okay?
Which is exactly one of the things that we're going to be witnessing. A My Hero Academia character.
Yeah, is my voice... Is my voice coming out robotic in your end?
It's a little staticky, so for those wondering why his voice is staticky, that's why.
I'm using my HP laptop because my dad's borrowing my phone.
It's staticky and somewhat robotic, but I'm sure we'll endure.
Start the episode.
So yeah, original video will be in the description as always, and I already have my pick. I'm rooting let me rephrase that. I'm rooting Deku, but I'm going Asta.
Same.
Because I know this fight's close, and it's going to come down to a matter of speed more than strength.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't watched much of Black Clover.
Deku, My Hero Academia's super student straight out of UA High.
Asta, the anti-magical ass-kicker from Black Clover.
Though you may be born bereft of the same gifts as your peers, there is nothing stopping you from achieving your dreams.
As long as you're a fictional...
That is a clip from the opening.
I mean, as long as you've got your friends by your side, you'll pack a hell of a punch. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Izuku,
The audio clips is kind of
from life to be a beacon of hope.
Jagged.
The number one
What? The video clips?
And he was born a freak with no
The audio coming on my end is kind of like having a delay of how the characters are talking because
Oh, right.
Basic bitches, or as his spiky-haired bully
That's not nice.
A pun on the Japanese word dekunobu, meaning good for nothing.
Persevering despite his
Wow.
Izuku Midoriya, age 16, height 5'5", blood type 0, or blood type O. Originally quirkless, favorite food katsudon.
And the biggest All Might fan ever.
Yeah, biggest All Might fan ever.
No one's a bigger All Might fan than he is. Just like how I am a big fan of Yakuza.
Much to the surprise of one particular almighty onlooker.
His body secretly decaying from a horrific injury, All Might needed to find the one who would inherit his all-powerful quirk.
And All Might didn't want just anybody. The hero world was filled with glory seekers in it for
Don't get me wrong, having a quirk from the My Hero Academia universe is pretty cool, but they have nothing on the Devil Fruits.
That in young Midoriya, and gave him...
While I'm not a big fan of One Piece, I hate to admit that fact.
Did you watch the video, or is the video glitching on my end?
I paused it.
Oh.
One for all.
That was the problem. Even after bulking up from Lad to Chad, the recoil from even one punch...
Lad to Chad.
...in his arm. So So he trained to be able to handle his gift at the superhero school of his dreams, UA High.
And that's when he decided to own the name used as a cudgel against him for so many years. Turns out, Deku can also be an abbreviation for Dekiru, someone who can do anything.
Exactly the opposite.
I'm honestly surprised that there are two versions of a Deku.
See, right there! There's Fajin! There's Fajin!
I forget what the gene does. What does it do again?
Okay, so arsenal and abilities. One for all, Fajin. It's probably another quirk from One for All, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
Danger Sense, Black Whip, Smoke Screen, Float, Gear Shift, Costume Gamma, Air Force Gloves, Mid Gauntlets, and Iron Souls.
The danger sense like Spidey sense, but to detect danger.
Absolutely absurd amounts of strength from different parts of his body.
And is that why they want Deku to fight Miles?
Still can't access all of his power safely, though, using 100%
Probably.
which is why he learned to distribute his strength evenly across his body. A technique known as
Would Deku destroy Miles?
lets him increase his speed and durability as well,
Yeah.
making him
Deku would destroy him.
Then I'm glad he's not fighting against Miles.
Where he pulls out a Glock and blows your
Why you think this is the much more fairer fight? Not to mention... Okay, but before we continue... There's another reason why Asta's not fighting Melodis. Because Melodis has a thing called counter, where any magical attack thrown at him, yes, I'm even counting anti-magic as this, can get thrown back at the user, but a hell of a lot stronger than it was thrown at.
Oh.
So in other words, Asta was fucked from the get-go.
Yeah, not to mention the Sun isn't even finished yet.
So,
punches for kicks.
and of course they're showing footage of Jump Force.
And Family Guy.
of a human's legs, shoot style allows
Peter Griffin versus Homer Simpson when
his arms a break.
My Hero, that one My Hero game. I think it's the second one. I
My
don't
Hero
have.
Won Justice.
Yeah,
My Hero Won Justice.
yeah, I have the first game, not the second one.
Deku has an encyclopedic knowledge of
You think there's gonna be a third one?
analyzing their strengths and weaknesses
Wait,
mid-battle.
there's a third one being made?
No, I'm just saying, do you think there's gonna be a third one?
I mean, if they ever did make a third one, it's not out of the question.
Drafted into literal wars against murderous supervillains.
Midoriya's successes in battle against ruthless criminals like Stain,
Hey, at least the school they're attending is better than the U.S. education system.
where Bakugo was a child prodigy, he now found
Be it as
himself
it may, I would have
forced to
enjoyed going to a school that had superpowers.
animosity to motivate
Same.
each other to
I would
get
have loved to get a genetic superpower.
For me, it'd be electricity.
Luckily for
To be
him,
fair, if I had a quirk, my power would be controlling elements from the earth.
One for All did not
As in, like,
All Might.
the four elements.
For me, it'd be electrokinesis.
Also carrying the previous user's natural quirk as well.
Like Black Whip, which lets him
At least it's not, as long as it's not some kind of friendship BS, that might as well work.
around the city, or shoot one out of his mouth, just like our girl Fruppy.
And Danger Sense, which gives him a minor
Floppy
reaction
style.
recognition.
AKA, he's Spider-Man. Not even a
At first I thought that said danger erection, and it would have been weird.
Hold on, Boomstick. What did you just say?
He's Spider-Man. Not even a reach. The mangaka is like the biggest Spidey fan ever.
What?
Did they seriously take inspiration off of Marvel Comics?
I think so. Look, you can even see the similarities between Spider-Man and Deku. The same posing as Spider-Man did in the comics. And Deku's doing it on... I think that's muscular.
Well, damn.
Wow. I guess there are some references that Eastern media can make from Western media. Just like how Western media references anime in their shows and movies.
Or store kinetic energy over time with
Uh,
Fudge.
Boomstick. What are you doing,
Okay.
Boomstick?
I think he was trying to build up a nefertiti so much that he decided to go super fast, and then whiz.
By storing up
Let's see
enough
here. Feats.
Oh, yeah.
Fought all of Class 1A at the same time. Beat down Chisaki faster than he could heal. Routinely broke his own bones to win fights. Obliterated a cliffside with 100%. Defied the future Night Eye foresaw. Survived a nut shot from Kota. Defeated Bakugo, Sting, Muscular, and Overhaul.
Which my Muscular has like the same, almost the same strength as Senator Armstrong, but way more tougher. Deku tried to put up his own against him, and he barely can even hurt him until he went all out. Actually managed to hurt him.
Yeah.
match All Might's max power without any recourse.
Muscular's skin is like 10 layers of beef.
With a single punch.
And he's even stronger with his newest quirk, Gear Shift, which allows
I
him
forgot to put the
speed
OBS
of an
on the other
object
side. I'll do it in a
anytime he
minute.
touches it. In conjunction with the power of All for One, he can use this to warp reality itself. Deku can go toe-to-toe.
What does OBS stand for?
Who's fast enough to react
It's-
to and catch laser beams with his bare
It's a
hands.
broadcasting software. It's a streaming software. Forget the meaning.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh, for one. Okay, but what does it say? Okay, you know, before
It stated that he's
before we continue, give me OBS, drag you over to second monitor. That way I can see the chat while I'm doing this. Okay, so Deku has stated that he is physically on par with All Might and would scale to any feat or he or the previous One for All users have accomplished.
He ever showed his young pupil kindness and support, but that couldn't change the absolutely crushing pressure Deku felt at every.
I also hate the fact that Deku is literally fatherless in the show.
To help his teammate out when he needed it. Like when they teamed up to share One for All and punch an island-sized hole in the clouds 24 miles high.
Just goes to show that even One for All isn't a one-man army. Deku's true strength comes from his teamwork between himself and his friends.
And with their help, Deku will surely...
Wow, the power of friendship, how original.
One hero for all mankind.
Alright. Bring out the dates for Asta.
Love it. And in the world...
I would love to watch My Hero Academia if they wouldn't try to sexualize the underage girls.
Everyone's got it.
Mana is the source of all magic.
Well, that's the internet in a nutshell for you.
And in living beings.
Yeah.
Except living beings whose names are Asta.
Not only was the young Asta an orphan...
Okay, age 17. Okay, so he's so we got a year age gap. Also, hi Dom, welcome to the stream. Height 5'1", 155 centimeters, born without magic affinity, child of magic absorbing Litica. I think that's how it's pronounced. Member of the Black Bulls and Royal Knights. Aspires to be the Wizard King. Catchphrase. Ah!
That's his catchphrase, just screaming.
Yeah, that's all it is.
At least the Wizard King. I mean, at least the Wizard King is a better title than being like,
Yeah. Also, Dom.
you know.
Should probably mention this again, since he recently joined. If you're wondering why Bakugan is a little staticky or robotic, that's because he's using his laptop. So apologies on that front.
And it's an HP laptop.
Yeah, HP laptop. So apologies again if he sounds a little staticky. That's alright.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So let's continue.
Been abandoned by his mother at a church as a baby, he was born with a mutation that prevents him from having any mana to speak of. Well, neither do I, and you don't hear me crying about it.
Yes, you do, all of the time. But Asta had a dream. Despite his lack of magic, he and his best friend Yuno promised each other one of them would rise to the throne of the greatest military position in the land, the Wizard King. Wizard King? Really, guys? Sometimes they call it Magic Emperor, but We all know what they mean.
So he dedicated himself to getting swole.
Yeah, King of the Pirates.
In a world of nerds, he would be its lone jock god, shoving every last wizard into a locker until they crowned him king.
But huge, frightening pectorals on a tiny, screaming goblin child weren't enough on its own. He needed something powerful enough to shut down his opponent's magic.
He needed the five-leaf clover grimoire.
Essentially a book of spells, a grimoire will choose its user and float beside their wielder at all times.
And Asta was lucky enough to receive the Uno reverse card of grimoires. The five-leaf clover can harness the power of anti-magic, which will literally nullify the effects
If Deku even wins this fight, I'm gonna be like, no, I refuse to believe that Deku won the fight. But we all know Asta's gonna clap.
It is a close fight.
Yeah, you're right. It is gonna be a
Because
close
both
fight.
of them are super fast.
Yeah, and they're both born without any magical abilities until they manage to finally get one.
Magic or genetic abilities.
Yeah.
And soon they were all working together and kicking ass like a family should.
Asta harnesses the power of anti-magic by summoning swords imbued with it from the grimoire. Normally, these swords would quickly drain the monster.
I would at least watch an anime that doesn't have a freaking tsundere in it because it's just overused, like a lot.
One-of-a-kind strength.
He's got his classic.
Okay. Five-leaf clover, grimoire, demon slayer, demon dweller, demon destroyer, demon slasher, key sensing, Libe, anti-magic, black Asta, body sacrifice, and unite.
Slayer.
At least Asta isn't doing a blackface.
With its edge and deflects them with its flat. Or the Demon Dweller, which can also absorb and copy magic, then toss it right back to sender.
I think my
We would have had cool names to choose for his sword, and he just had to have names that have demon in them, and for other words as well.
This could result in anything from healing a village that was inflicted.
Demons are overused in anime, like a lot.
Yeah, okay, some of these can get a little heady. I personally prefer keeping it simple, like using anti-magic telekinesis to surf on your sword through the sky.
It's worth noting that these swords are made specifically.
Did you see the sneak peek for the fight, by the way?
Oh, I've seen it. I even heard I've heard the battle track, too.
Deku sounds like a South Park version of himself.
Eh. I mean, they were trying to get some people that sound close to the character. Because you can't...
Yeah, let's go. To be fair, they could have gotten the actual voice actor who did Cloud from Machina Abridged.
Well...
only affecting his target while leaving anything else unharmed.
Fun fact, the voice actor for Cloud from Machina Abridged is the same voice actor in the dub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Magic with a loophole.
And Luck is also
Oh
voiced
god.
by...
And advertisements.
Come on, ad, seriously!
I had ad block and it didn't destroy it. Ah. Let me do this. And advertisements. Why? I refuse. Okay, so this gives us plenty of time to talk about what we've seen so far. It seems to me that Asta might have the edge on winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had ads show up on here before until now. Just when you thought the ad block has won, the people find a way to fucking break ad block. But anyways.
Everyone we use remote their seriously in the middle of a reaction like come on.
Oh, okay. So okay, the video's now back. So unmute that. Bring up this. All right.
Isn't that just magic?
Magic with a
I
loophole.
swear to God,
He studied the blade long enough to become a master swordsman to boot.
this
Not
comes
to
a
feel
future
like
problem for future
in the
reacts. I'm
enemy
gonna be really
He
sad.
can spin himself like a tornado to deflect
Yeah.
blows, thrust forward at top speed like a charging bull, launch a barrage of anti-magic projectiles, and even channel anti-magic into his swords to vastly increase their size.
Well, while he
Which Black Clover character are they getting added next to Death Battle?
I don't know.
The life force existing in all things.
It better not be Noel.
Hidden opponents and even predict their movements.
Like I said, don't know.
With such crazy powers, Asta was taking on threats like the Eye of the Midnight Sun, the Devil Zagrid, and the...
Also, I feel like that his Demon Slayer is going to break the way that it's made.
He had one serious inner demon.
Literally, housed within the five-leaf clover grimoire was Liba, a demon exiled from hell for completely lacking magical powers, and who just so happened to get adopted by Asta's mother.
Until he got possessed by a different demon and killed her. Vowing vengeance on all demonkind, Liba manifested anti-magic from his hatred as a way to kick their asses, which gave him and Asta a lot of common ground, despite the whole, mom...
You know, it's a lot hard to see the... Thank you, Wiz.
An unstoppable duo. Liba can actually fully merge with Asta for a massive power boost that lasts up to 5
True double
minutes.
union.
Asta nearly powerless for the next
Yep.
Come on, I want it.
Oh, now they're fighting over the Grimoire.
He's strong enough to slice buildings to pieces,
They're gonna rip it.
obliterate huge chunks of earth, and tear the most powerful demons apart. Give me the goddamn book.
I'm the book boy, okay? Even characters earlier in the series like
I'm the book boy, okay?
of completely vaporizing the entire Clover Kingdom. in a
Okay, to be
single
honest, I've
attack.
never seen Black Clover. You haven't done?
Since then, like I say, in the
It's
Cipher
actually
early-
pretty good.
Screw all these.
I mean, I tried reading one of the manga, but it's kind of hard to get into.
Okay, feats. Beat Lebe with only one arm. Sliced the ultimate demon in half. Destroyed a large landmass gathered by Dante. And no, before you ask, it is not Devil May Cry Dante. Or Dante's Inferno Dante. Totally different Dantes. Anyways, routinely dodges beam of light. Released his allies from elf possession. Okay. Survived being impaled multiple times. Defeated Vermilion, Langris, Zagrid, and Lucifero.
And anti-magic powers, Asta's body is so incredibly well-trained, he dodged a beam of light while sleeping. As in, he was asleep, and the force of his sneeze pushed his head out of the way of the beam of light. Light speed sneezes, everyone!
And despite his headstrong
Wow.
and irritating personality,
AKA screaming at the top of his lungs as often as possible.
Asta is an intelligent fighter who has leveraged his skill against far more experienced foes.
But he wouldn't be anywhere without the ragtag band of deviants he calls friends. With them at his side, there's no way he won't climb the ranks to take the Wizard King's throne. Especially with Yuno pushing them both to get stronger.
Unlike other classic shonen rivalries, this one isn't tainted by antagonism. They truly want what's best for each other, even if they're competing for the same throne.
Wow.
Who's gonna need all the luck he can get? Cause even if Asta never...
Some people say that Black Clover is like Naruto, but wizards.
He is never given up.
Alrighty. So, this sounds a
I'd like
lot
to begin.
This sounds a lot closer than we might think. It's not about feat of strength. It's going to be a feat of speed. Who is going to speed blitz who first?
All right, the combatants are set to go through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
An enemy
I missed the
bout
time
is
when
about
Wiz
to
used
begin.
I missed the time when Wiz used to say, let's end this debate once and for all.
Babe, he's gotta be crazy strong. I'm gonna have to rely on more than just my power to take him down.
Just gotta hit him
I think this
really hard.
Wait, was that? Did they just reference SpongeBob vs. Aquaman on the monitor?
Wait, really?
Yeah, I just saw
I didn't
that.
see it. Rewind
Okay.
so I can get the reference.
Right there. Well then, so they referenced the previous episode.
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll.
Notice that Asta isn't disqualified using swords in this fight. They're probably mistaking him for using a cork. I'm surprised he can eat that kick that Deku gave him. Well, the audio on my end is delaying.
Sword's supposed to be sharp. His speed isn't slowed by his sword's weight at all. Gotta hamper his movements and get that book out of his hands. He found me!
I will admit they did a pretty good job with the voices.
Yeah.
Black Hurricane? No, not yet.
Seriously, Zoro?
Now it's my turn.
The song definitely heavily references Mighty.
If Magic Emperor would I be if I can't beat a guy like this?
Detroit Smash! Detroit Smash! Detroit Smash!
Is he gonna spam it?
Deku, you have other attacks besides Detroit Smash. Use them!
Yeah, use those against him. Instead of, well...
Oh.
Troy is, but I've had enough of it.
I'm ending this quick!
Well, there's true double union.
Yep. When is he gonna do full cow or what? His final form? Deku's gonna lose.
No use not going all out anymore.
Oh. Full cow.
He said really hard.
1 billion%!
Just like All Might. Oh!
I did it.
No,
Oh.
no, he didn't.
Damn.
Yeah, he. Oh, damn!
Detroit.
Wait, stop! Is that fucking Hercule? Why do I get the feeling the next time it's gonna be something awful?
Oh.
Yeah, Hercule, you might want to get the fuck out of there.
Poor
Yeah.
Deku. He tried his best, but Asta just...
It was close.
tapped him into that great
Yeah, it was.
Asta was just a tad bit faster.
Fairly evenly matched melee
It was. Yeah, but he really did him dirty like that.
over the other. Though, to be fair, the variety of quirks Deku inherited from past users of One for
It
All
really did him dirty. Wow.
So Deku had strength and hacks, but Asta had the speed. That's what I'm going to
Yeah.
predict that they're going to say.
Yeah, the beginning of the fight is like one of those stealth scenarios where Deku tries to calculate very mathematically, but Asta is all like, I'm going guns and blazing.
beat brains.
Let's crunch some numbers! Deku's greatest feat of strength was splitting that enormous cloud formation with Bakugo.
By measuring the size of the island and comparing it to the clouds above, we can determine they dispersed over 63 trillion kilograms of water.
That's the weight of the Great Pyramid of Giza. 12,000 of them!
And required an energy of nearly
Wow.
teratons of TNT.
I mean, the last time they did a feat relating to clouds was in Mob versus Tatsumaki,
A country the size of the
Tatsumaki, and
This map from the manga
and when
has the
Boomstick
size of
said the only way you can move
500
is with the force of a
Alrighty, let's.
kilometers in diameter, about half the length of Great Britain. Vaporizing the country up
This max is the max. for both feats using the minimum time frame for Deku's Cloud Split and Vaporization of the Clover Kingdom's destruction. More conservative estimates would still result in Asta being stronger.
Of that size would require over 480 teratons of TNT, over 6 times greater than Deku's punch.
While Asta uses...
Wow, they really under Deku a lot with that.
Yeah, or kick CPS. His max power. Bullets are greater than punches and kicks.
Physically stronger, faster, better ways to predict movement, more mobile with flight, anti-magic would not affect quirks. Well, obviously.
Yeah, because
quirks are genetic. Sure, yes, I will give this admission. Some quirks are elemental, but those are genetic. Like, for example, fucking Todoroki, or the dude with lightning. But again, quirks are genetic.
Anti-magic, it isn't an automatic counter. It needs to be comparable in strength to the spell it's combating. And Asta's gotten way stronger since.
But hey, at least we didn't have to see Deku clap Miles.
Yep.
Or Asta get clapped by Melodus.
Even before
Yeah.
transforming with Liba to get way faster.
And since Deku and Asta's precognitive...
While their base form speeds are somewhat comparable, Libe grants Asta a far better speed boost than Gear Shift's 20% increase does for Deku.
If abilities more or less matched each other, it was only a matter of time before Asta simply overwhelmed him.
The real reason why I watch these fights is for the score, the death battle scores.
Sure, Deku was smarter, but if he literally did...
Asta also
I'm not gonna lie.
scares above Salamander, who according to Black Cobra Data Book, is capable of drying the ocean with a single swing of its claws. A feat worth at least 11.5 petatons of TNT.
Didn't have enough time to come up with a plan of attack before getting hammered. His brains were wasted.
Deku's tactical brilliance and harem-scarum tenacity definitely gave his opponent a run for his money, but Asta's raw power, blinding speed, and deadlier weaponry spelled the end for All Might's pupil.
Those swords didn't even hurt Deku until the stabbing.
Hasta la vista.
He said, hasta la vista.
Asta,
Was that a fucking Terminator joke?
and a punch out Asta's name. Say has a tendency to make a very terrible joke every year, in every season.
ASAP, why not grab a membership?
Okay, get ready for the sneak peek.
Badges, live chat,
What's
live
the
streams,
season
upvotes,
finale?
and stuff.
Wait, there's a season finale? Here it is. May the best fusion win. Wait, what? No!
Excuse me?
Vegeta versus Vegeta!
Excuse me?
No!
I'm sorry, but what on God holy pants is this? Like, they're...
Vegeta versus Vegeta!
Okay. Finales we could have had. Destroyer versus Iris.
Or Galactus versus Unicron, but they
Galactus versus
just do
Unicron.
fusion. Yeah, but they just do fusion for this fight. Vegeta versus Vegeta is the power versus fusion dance.
Yeah, well, I'm not excited for it. They could have picked any finale for this. It shouldn't have been fucking Dragon Ball. This is the third Dragon Ball fight of the season.
Hey,
Like, where's what I said in this era? Simon Digger versus Kylo Rayner. Fucking Ruby Rose versus Baka Alburn. Hell, I would have taken the fucking unexpected lowest of the low, like Itachi versus Undertaker, or Waluigi versus Robbie Rotten. But Death Battle, you idiots, had the goal to give us Another goddamn Dragon Ball fight!
Hey,
And
I wanted to see Coleman Draft versus Alex Mercer, alright?
I just now realized that fucking Hercule cameo was the warning sign! It was the warning sign this whole time!
Seriously? That cameo was the warning sign for this? This? You sound so upset right now.
Oh. It could have been any fucking matchup. I would have been okay with the lowest of the low. It shouldn't have been...
Like McGrath versus Alex Mercer?
Like, it shouldn't have been Vegeta versus Gogeta. Hell, I would have been okay with Deku versus Asta being the finale.
Yeah, me too. But no, they gave us the ultimate middle finger and chose Vegeta versus Gogeta. Hey, to be fair, they did a DBX episode of this once.
Like, first of all, why do you want... This is another DBX that didn't need to be converted into an actual fight, but is being converted into an actual fight.
Yeah, they have it, and for some reason they have a habit to do that now, for some reason.
Like...
Hey, to be fair, they could have chose Cole McGrath versus Alex Mercer.
What was wrong with Destroyer versus Iris? We needed another camera character, damn it!
Like I said, they could have chosen
Hell, I would have been okay with Chris Redfield fighting Sonya Blade. I would have been okay with that.
Yeah, but what about Cole McGrath versus Alex Mercer?
That's another one.
That is the most anticipated.
That's
the most anticipated fight everyone wants, and it never happened for years now.
That fight hasn't happened. Galactus versus Unicron didn't happen yet. Ruby versus Maka didn't happen yet.
I just hope that Cole McGrath versus Alex Mercer is the next season.
Let's hope so, and hopefully next season finale is one that actually surprises, excites, and literally, this is basically, that's like, who on God's green earth asked for this to be a season finale? Like, there were better There were better finale candidates, better matchups suitable for the finale of the season. Finales are supposed to A, surprise, B, hype, C, excite, and show off from people. Gogeta versus Vegeta does not do that.
Should we even do a prediction for this fight?
We might as well get the fucking prediction over with. Even though it's going to be the most boring thing ever.
Yeah.
Hell!
It could have been Cole McGrath.
Eggman versus Bowser. As much as I say there's better opponents for Eggman, I would have been okay with that.
Yeah, Bowser versus Eggman worked.
Of course, Bowser would fucking clap Eggman with the fucking Fury Bowser form.
Yeah.
But still!
It would have been way cool.
How do you go from something like Saitama versus Popeye to this?
Hey, am I honest with you? I would have been Commander Shepard versus Master Chief.
Hell, Master Chief versus Doomslayer. I would have been okay with that. Master Chief versus Samus. I would have been okay with that too.
Master Chief. I would really love to see Commander Shepard in the fight. I don't care if that was
but yeah.
Master Chief. I would really love that.
So what fusion, despite our anguish, should we even research?
Well, I'm gonna do Gogeta because I think I like the fusion dancing more than the Tara fusion because
I might as well do Vegito, even though it's gonna be the most boring thing ever.
I'm not gonna lie, wearing earrings to fuse is kind of gay.
Fair point. But, goddamn.
I would rather do the fusion dance rather than the Batara fusion because according to Dragon Ball lore, if you use the Batara fusion, you're stuck in that form forever.
Like, literally, it was... I think Rooster Teeth was like, let's scrape the bottom of the fucking finale barrel. That was the crusty bottom of the barrel, and they pulled this out of their ass. That's what I think of Vegeta versus Gogeta. 1,000 points deducted for another Dragon Ball fight. As for where I'm gonna put it on the rate this season, it's probably gonna be just on the same level as fucking Scarlet Witch versus Satana, if not lower.
This has to be the most. That was a tendency to give
Unless they.
the middle finger for every.
And sure, it could make it 3D or hand drawn, but at this point, I really don't care.
I'm kind of curious on how the fight's gonna start.
Who the hell knows? Cause Vegeta and Gogeta are just basically Goku and Vegeta fused. Just two different methods. Like, how are they gonna pull that off?
Yeah, in the DBX, there was even a cameo of Chuck Norris versus Sega Sanshiro during the fight. Only a split second.
But yeah, like, this was the most dumbest thing you could do for a finale.
I know. Look, I've said it. I'm gonna say it again. It could be Commander Shepard versus Master Chief, or Alex Mercer versus Cole McGrath.
It could have been
That is the matchup everybody wants.
Hell, people really wanted Simon Digger versus Kyle Rayner really, really fucking bad.
Excuse me, Storm. It's pronounced Simon. It's not Simon the Digger.
Wait, it's not Simon? Alex
No,
Mercer versus
some people are saying it's
Cole McGrath from Infamous.
Yes, Cole McGrath from Infamous and Alex Mercer from Prototype.
Yeah, that's pretty much this reaction. To be fair, I liked the episode more than the freaking reveal.
Yeah, but I would honestly...
As much as
Cole McGrath versus...
close it was despite Asta curb stomping Deku,
Maybe we should do another reaction.
we're definitely gonna do this reaction. But
Yeah, we do, but we should do another reaction that isn't Death Battle related.
stuff that isn't Death Battle related?
Yeah. I actually found, I think it was a Snapchat or Instagram account, and the channel is called Please Hate These Things, and it actually shows the most cursed place that you would live in. Places to live in. Or cursed images.
I didn't catch what you said because my stepdad was kind of talking to me. So
I said the account was talking about called Please Hate These Things, and it shows the most cursed images that you would see and you would hate them the most.
oh,
There was this one bed.
try not to cringe stuff. Okay.
No, it's not trying not to cringe. It said cursed images.
Okay. I mean, sure, I would
So
do
there's one
Devil
image-
Artemis reacts, but I haven't figured out where to start yet. Because I haven't done any of those in a while.
I actually saw this one cursed images where two urinals were next to each other on each wall, facing each direction.
Dear Christ. But yeah, anyways, I think we've take this outro a little bit longer than usual. But yeah, to be quite frank, I'm not really looking forward to Gogeta versus Vegeta, because we've already had Thor versus Vegeta, Trunks versus Silver, albeit they're non-canon counterparts.
Yep.
And yet they
And
they had the goal to do a third Dragon Ball fight.
Yes, obviously, and they made Gogeta canon. Canon in the DBS Bowling movie.
See, this is why I've deducted 1,000 points from it, because there's no point. Like, this fight should have just stayed in the Dragon Ball fan base debates.
Yeah, it should have. Should we even do a prediction for this fight? Because I don't think this is worth a prediction.
We might as well just do the prediction and get it over with.
Do the prediction as a shitpost, okay?
I will definitely be opening it like this is the most boring thing I've ever done in terms of things like fusion or dancing. There's no surprise with this. I'm not even gonna try to be excited for this because this shouldn't have been a fucking finale to begin with.
I kind of laughed at this for some reason. You can just do a shitpost of it, okay?
I mean,
I don't think this is worth it.
I'll try to read this shit normally, but I'm not gonna sound amused.
Look, do the prediction as a shitpost, like what Nemesis Blood Right does.
Yeah, if I knew how to make a shitpost out of this.
Just speak into the mic and just speak into the mic and say something like this fight is fucking dumb. I don't care anymore. That's what you should say in the prediction.
I'll figure something out. If I read it normally, it'll just be sounding unamused with this whole ordeal.
Yeah,
But, yeah, and to all you Dragon Ball fans who are excited for this, I apologize, because as much as I love Dragon Ball, I'm not excited for this.
Me too, honestly.
Like, I would have understood this as a non-finale episode, but this shouldn't have been a finale. But yeah, I've been going on a lot longer than normal. December 20th.
Alright,
This shit show is coming December 20th.
I'll do Vegeta, and you'll do Vegito.
Yeah.
Alright, Storm, thank you.
I'll see you in the next prediction, and
Thank you, Storm, for having me for the reaction. I'll see you tomorrow for the prediction.
yeah, and hopefully things are not as staticky.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Like, there's no... Like I said, to all you Dragon Ball fans out there, as much as I like Dragon Ball, and I prefer watching it in Japanese, I'm not excited for this finale. There's been many candidates for a finale, like Destroyer vs. Iris, all the ones that we've mentioned throughout this. It shouldn't have been Gogeta vs. Vegito. Hashtag not my finale. So yeah. Hope to see you guys in the prediction, which is going to be a thing where... If this is what I have to do just to get something enjoyable out of the rest of the Death Battle for the next season and future seasons to come, I might as well just get it over with. Gogeta vs. Vegito, the shit-stained finale, do your worst. So yeah, till then, Captain Headfleet signing off, I'll see you in the next stream, so good day, people.